Hydrothermal vents are regions on the sea floor where there are cracks on the surface that allow water heated by magma to enter the water column with high temperatures, pressure, and a variety of chemicals and nutrients. Hydrothermal vents tend to be located in areas such as mid-ocean ridges where tectonic plates are moving apart or divergent. In some cases, they are found near hotspots. They are considered extreme environments because at the depths at which they are located, there is high pressure and absolute darkness, hence no photosynthesis. Also, the water at some vents can be superheated to about 400 degrees Celsius. Some of the gases, such as hydrogen sulfide, released from vents are very toxic. Given all these factors, one would expect that this environment will be sparsely populated like most of the ocean floor. On the contrary, high biomass communities and highly unusual life forms appear to flourish around these vents. Given the aforementioned challenges to life, why are there thriving communities in these locations, and what strategies do these organisms employ to survive? This video is the first of many about extreme environments, and we will now discuss energy generation in this habitat. 3 factors are needed for life: liquid water, an energy source, and building blocks. In this environment, water and building blocks, which will include things like carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, etc., are already present. What is needed is an energy source. Primary production from photosynthesis is out of the question because of the depth of these vents preclude sunlight. However, life is tough, resilient, and inventive. Instead of using sunlight, some microorganisms in this environment use the energy released from oxidation of reduced substances from the vents. This is called chemosynthesis. The reduced substances from the vents are hydrogen sulfide, hydrogen gas, and ferrous ions. A major chemosynthetic reaction in the vicinity of hydrothermal vents is the oxidation of hydrogen sulfide to form organic molecules by sulfur oxidizing bacteria. Sulfur oxidizing bacteria can be free-living, but often live in symbiotic arrangements with tube worms, bivalve mollusks, and crustaceans on the seafloor. These bacteria take residence in the organs of animals, such as gills and trophosomes, and supply organic carbon to these life forms. In return, they receive protection and supplies. It is often said that this reaction is independent of photosynthesis. However, that is not completely accurate. While sunlight is not required to make this reaction go, the oxygen used in the reaction originated from photosynthesis, carried out by phytoplankton and plants. So, this reaction is not truly independent of photosynthesis. However, there is another major chemosynthetic reaction that truly does not depend on photosynthesis in any way. This is the oxidation of hydrogen gas to form methane. This reaction is called methanogenesis. The organisms that do this are called methanogens and exclusively belong to archaea. They are strict anaerobes. Methane released by vents or produced by methanogens can be used by another group of organisms called methanotrophs as a carbon and energy source. Methanogenesis is not only important on Earth, but is also relevant in the search for extraterrestrial life in the solar system and in the atmospheres of exoplanets. Exoplanets are planets orbiting other stars. It is speculated that Europa and Enceladus, moons of Jupiter and Saturn respectively, have hydrothermal vents. Given what we know about this habitat on Earth, it is thought that methanogens could be viable life forms in these environments. I have done a video on this topic, link in the description below. To summarize, the oxidation of hydrogen sulfide and hydrogen are examples of chemosynthesis in hydrothermal vents. Symbiotic associations between sulfur oxidizing bacteria and tube worms, bivalves, and crustaceans enable the building and sustenance of high biomass communities in the vicinity of hydrothermal vents. I hope you found this video informative. Please come back every Monday for new Short and simple videos about life in extreme environments and the search for extraterrestrial life.